Once again, friends, up until this point, January of 2013, if you wanted to upgrade your MOPAR, you really only had two choices. You needed to round up original components, of course, is always the best. Get those rebuilt and restored, and voila, you have a great performing MOPAR. The other alternative that we've had to do these last few decades is go to the aftermarket. The aftermarket in the MOPAR field has always been somewhat lacking. Although GM and Ford those problems were approached years ago, MOPAR world kind of got left dangling. There's been some units out there, some semi-Chinese copies of the Midland Ross, put on a set of brackets, kind of a copy of an A-body system. Remember now, the only MOPARs that came with the booster on a set of brackets was the A-bodies and the Hemi cars, and a very few field installed at C-bodies. So these low performing boosters often typically made it up to a Corvette master cylinder or an 1 1/8" master cylinder. This poor booster can't push it, and basically people just resulted in well, disappointments. Well, here we reach a new era, and if you'd asked me 3 years ago, I would have told you, no way, this stuff is not going to be redone. It's way too expensive. These stampings and castings, trying to stamp that bad boy out, super expensive. We did have a person step up to the plate. His name's John, lover of brake components and helping out the world in general. Offered some help, and we were able to pursue this monumental project. What we've done, my friends, is we've duplicated the 2 master cylinders and 2 boosters and the plates and correct booster linkages that go with them. This is the brand new 2nd generation stuff, my friend. If you'll notice right here, this is the original double hump. And this is the 2nd generation model. You'll notice the beautiful lid. The plating is original. 1-inch bore. This is a brand new casting throughout. The internals, this was supervised by me completely. The internals are copied exactly from the original components. Compensation ports in the pistons and all those fancy things they don't do today anymore to make it work really smooth. These master cylinders, I'm a little sad to say, actually are smoother and outperform the originals by a little bit. These master cylinders are new to the market. They come in at about $125. Of course, they are designed for manual applications or power applications, Midland Ross, whatever you want to do. Moving on to the disc brake master cylinder. This right here. This is a copy of the original Hemi master cylinder. 1 1/8" bore. Actually has the Bendix logo on there. Actually has the casting number. This high performance master cylinder, it comes in at about $145. Moving on to the boosters. The engine of the brakes, right here, my friends. Here we go. We have an original tandem diaphragm Bendix booster. This unit cost approximately $650 if you were to call me. They are like moon rocks nowadays. People talk about them, rarely seen, except on an original car. Here we have our brand new 2nd generation booster that was done with the help of my friends and a very generous investor. If you notice, it is extremely similar to the original one. It is approximately 1 inch shorter. And inside are some modern guts, stolen from some European very smooth boosters. We manufactured the booster plates, which of course have to go with the booster, and then on the B bodies you have the booster linkage, which attaches right here. This is the factory disc brake power unit as bolted on in the assembly line. And these cars were coming down the assembly line. Power unit consists of, from front to back, the master cylinder, the booster, the correct plate for the booster and the application, and then we have the correct linkage. There are several different linkages. They are not the same, although they look very similar. These boosters are going to come in at about $325 with the plates, or they come in at about $500 complete with the gaskets, the fasteners, and everything. If you have access to your firewall, this factory power unit can be bolted up in literally 3 or 4 minutes. This booster is available for all the MOPARs, C bodies, B bodies, and E bodies. And in doing this project, we got to thinking about halfway through the project. What about all the folks with the 70 to 74 E bodies and B bodies? Why couldn't we make available this wonderful, powerful booster to that category of car owners? Voila! Here we have it, my friends. Once again, the tandem diaphragm booster was the top of the line on any cars. It started being used in 1962 on the Imperial with drum brakes. What we have done, my friends, and the Hemi cars, of course. What we have done is we have an E and B body booster with the correct stud pattern as the originals. We've duplicated the plate, and we have duplicated the E and later B body linkage exactly. So friends, for all of you out there with your 70 through 74 E bodies or your 71 through 74 B bodies, we now have a super power brake unit for you folks. Once again, take this super powerful disc brake master cylinder, couple it with the tandem booster, couple it with the correct plate and the linkage. We have a power unit, high performance unit, direct replacement, exactly as it would have come off the assembly line if MOPAR hadn't cut the budget. This is what we would have seen, 70 through 74 also. Well, friends, I hope I was able to assist you, shed some light. There's lots of misinformation out there. You can look me up on the web at theramman.com. You can give me a call, advertising MOPAR Collector's Guide, and you can email me at wayne@theramman.com. Office numbers 817-429-0105. Try to be as available as often as I can. I'm here to answer your brake questions and help you out of any quandary you may be in. Thank you, my friends. Have a good day. God bless America.